Hello and welcome. On this episode of Soul Fuel, we'll be looking at Black Friday sales. We're about a week out from the actual Black Friday event right after Thanksgiving, but these are some of the pre-sales that are going on right now. So let's take a look at a few of the most popular websites and see what we've got. The first one is Revzilla. Most of you are aware of Revzilla. They've got up to 60% off on Black Friday, and I've pulled out a few things I thought were quite interesting. The first one is this Shoei RF SR helmet. $399, $400, it's $80 off. That's a substantial savings. I actually have a Shoei RF 1200 helmet and love it. It's just a fantastic, incredibly quality built, handmade Japanese helmet. You can see it comes in a variety of colors. On all these things I'm going to show you today, no matter where they're from, make sure you cross-shop them on the other websites to see what's the best deal, including the shipping and the return policy. But again, the Shoei RF SR helmet, $400. Here's another example from Revzilla, Sedici Strada 2 MIPS helmet. This one's $90 off and right at $200. So it's a good looking helmet. And I am a huge proponent of full face helmets. So if something like a Shoei is just out of range for you, here's a good alternative to that. As well, let's take a look at a jacket, Revit Airwave 3 jacket. This is a really sharp jacket. It comes in quite a few different colors, depending on what you like. Here's some different looks. But this is a really nice quality motorcycle jacket, and I'd encourage you to take a look at it. Now, anything I'm showing you today, I don't have any affiliate links. I'm not getting paid by anyone to advertise or talk about any of these things. This is just for all of you in the community to take a look at and for me to do a little bit of a research on and come back to you and show you what I found. The next thing we're going to look at is the trackside, sorry about that, rear paddock stand. So if you got a bike with a chain on it, and you want to get the rear wheel up, this is a real quality stand. You can see it's $50 off, normally $120 and on sale for $70. So that's a really good deal. As well, let's take a look at a Denise D-Tail motorcycle tail bag. So if you don't have luggage on your bike and you need some storage, this is a really good option, and this is a phenomenal price. Normally $190 for $80. You can see you can pack a lot of stuff into this thing, and this is a really good option for carrying some gear around for yourself, especially if you don't have any bags at all. Last thing from Revzilla is a motorcycle cover. Now, if you can, make sure you keep your bike in the garage if at all possible, but if you can't, or even if you do put it in the garage, this is a nice way to cover it up and keep the dust off it if you're not going to be able to ride it during the colder months. But especially if it's outside, this is almost an absolute must. So again, this is normally $50 on sale for $30. So the built motorcycle cover, a really good deal on that. So now let's go from cycle gear to, Revzilla to cycle gear. So again, here we go, cycle gear. They've got a big Black Friday deal going on, early access. And here's the same helmet again I talked about. Again, it's the same price. So that's why you want to cross-shop the different sites. And, you know, one site might have a color you like and the other one doesn't, or a size you like and the other one doesn't. So, you know, take a look. Again, this is an outstanding helmet at a great price. It's $400. So here's a nice alternative. This is a really sharp helmet, HJC I-90 Syrinx helmet, and it comes in a variety of colors. as you can see here, in sizes. But this is normally a little over $250 and running about $175. So that's a pretty good price on a motorcycle helmet. And again, here's some more from Sedici, some more options. So when you go to their site and you look at the different helmets, you can see what's on sale. This one's 31% off. This one's 38% off. And it'll just give you a lot of good options, okay? So take a look at that. And especially on Revzilla, they have some videos on most of these helmets. So you can still watch the video and see how they evaluate it and then figure out where you want to get the helmet from there. The last thing from Cycle Gear, again, is some accessories, some clothing. And here again, there's Revit jackets. You can see they vary in price quite a bit. This one's $529 for $424. This one was normally $270 for $216. So, you know, it varies a lot depending on what you want to do. This is more of a 3-season or almost 4-season jacket. This is probably a 2-season jacket. Here you have some different style pants. So take a look at these type of things with the gloves, the jackets, even the boots we're going to look at in a little bit. There's a lot of sales going on, and you know, get what you need, but get good quality gear because it'll really pay off. Okay, that is Cycle Gear, and now we're going to take a look at Harley Davidson. So Harley's running some good sales, and right here they say pre-Black Friday sale, up to 40% off. And so let's take a few that I've highlighted that I thought were of interest. There's a lot on sale, a whole lot, but this is an interesting one. Now, a lot of my friends who have Harleys, you know, I just sold my Harley for a Goldwing, but a lot of you guys and gals don't wear full face helmets. So that's totally up to you. Some of you don't wear any helmet at all. I'm a big believer in I'm going to spend quality money to protect the most important thing I have. That's my head. So I'm going to wear a full face helmet at all times. That's just me. Decide what you want to do. But on the Harley side, here's some $300 full face helmet, 120th anniversary with a sun shield in it for $180. So this will give you a few different views of it, but a pretty sharp looking helmet. And it looks to me like it's actually an HJC helmet with the graphics on it for Harley. So this is normally about a $200 and some helmet from HJC plain with none of these graphics on it. So I think this is a pretty sharp helmet and a good opportunity for you. Here's some more options of boots. Harley has a lot of fantastic boots for the men and women. A ton of them are on sale. This is just women's boots, and you can see there are 43 items just for women. So ladies, find yourself some good boots, or men, this might be a nice gift for your wife for Christmas, but lots and lots of opportunities for some pretty sharp boots. So take a look at that on Harley Davidson's website. Here again's another cover. This is a premium one. This is one designated just Harley Davidson, as you can see here. It's sharp looking, and you know who makes it, right? You know what it's about, and it's a cover a touring bike. It's really nice. Ties down well. Look at that. That's sharp. And this particular one is normally $171 on sale for $120. So again, this is a really good option to cover up, protect your bike during the winter, keep the dust off it, keep anything from falling on it, scratches, all that stuff. So really good option, really good price. Here's kind of a stocking stuffer type thing, or just something nice to have. 120th anniversary travel mug. This is, you know, who couldn't use another mug, right? So this just celebrates the 120th anniversary. Normally $30 for $15, so that's a good deal. You know, if you buy Harley stuff, there's a premium price to pay for them, so this is a good price. And the last one here, here's a, I think it's 3 foot by 5 foot flag. I'm pretty sure that's the size of it. For $24.50, normally $35. So if you're a Harley person, who wouldn't want this in their garage, right? $24.50, a good option. So that's from the Harley website. Now let's take a look at JP Cycles. So JP Cycles has a pretty good website, lots of stuff there for all types of motorcycles. And here's just a few options. This particular one is S&S Cycle GNX slip-on mufflers for Harley touring bikes. The latest ones are the M8 bikes, right? And these are 14% off or up to $92 off. So this is just an example of different slip-on pipes that are on sale this time of the year that you might not get at another time. So if you're thinking about slip-ons, you know, check out JP Cycles and see what they have to offer, as well as slip-ons for Harley guys and gals. Here's Vance & Hine Fuel Pack, the Fuel Pack 4 ECU tuner for the Harley. Now you want to make sure right here you put in your specific year and your bike you have. That'll adjust the price slightly, but these are fantastic, and this is a pretty good price. Now this price can be matched by a couple other websites, so again, check them all out and see who's got what you want, and then order accordingly, okay? But Vance & Hines Fuel Packs, good stuff. Here's something new, Kenwood Motorsports dual camera system. So this is actually a forward and reverse camera system that'll go on your bike. So these are like dash cams, right, for the front and back of your bike. So you just hook this guy up and it'll be running the whole time you're riding the bike. So if something happens in the front of you, an accident occurs, you've got video evidence at who is at fault. Same thing with what's going on in the back. So, you know, it's maybe not for everybody, but it's, you know, it's something to look at, and $200 is probably about the right price for something like this. So they say normally $600. I think that's, you know, way high. But $200, that's a good deal. So something to take a look at on J&P Cycles. Last thing for these guys, Street and Steel Super Duty chaps. So if you're riding out in the wind and the cold and you need some chaps, this isn't for me, but if they're for you, it's a pretty good price. Normally $200 for $100, so half price. So this is just one brand. There's several that they have. But this time of year, that's a great thing to have if that's what you're looking for. Wow, half off. Okay, so that again is J&P Cycles. Guys, we're almost done. Just a little bit more to go, and we're going to look at motorcyclegear.com. Motorcyclegear.com right up here. So I'm not totally familiar with these guys like I am the other websites, but it's an option to take a look at. And you can see on their Black Friday deals, they have all kinds of stuff. But this is a listing of their helmets. So they have quite a few variety of helmets. A lot of times what these are, you know, the helmets have been replaced by the new year, the new designs. And now this is overstock stuff. But that doesn't mean that they're not great helmets with a good look. And you can get a fantastic price on them. So here's some HJCs like you see here. You can click on them, see all kinds of variations. You've got full face. You've got the ones that open up in the front. You know, there's even as well, if you drill down even more, there's open face and all kinds of them. So there you go, motorcyclegear.com. They actually have a ton of gloves too. So again, on the gloves, look at the reviews online, look at the different manufacturers and what they make, find some gloves you like, and then cross-shop this website with the others to see who's got the best deal. These guys, surprisingly, are quite competitive on their pricing, and in some cases, way lower than the other websites. So check them out. Last one from here is boots. Everybody needs a good quality pair of boots. especially if you're in the riding more in the winter and the cold. You'll want to get more boots along the lines of these. I have some Tour Masters that are waterproof, work fantastic. But same type of thing here. But they're all kinds of boots, all kinds of looks. Some more casual, some more along the lines of a Harley type boot type thing. But all kinds of good quality boots. And as you can see, there's luggage, GPS, there's all kinds of stuff on this website. So, but these are the specific things under Black Friday. Okay. Now the last group we're going to look at is a couple options from Amazon, and here's battery tender, and this particular one is 800 milliamp, which is a decent size one, switchable for different kinds of batteries. Normally $50 on sale for 40, so 20% off. So if your bike's going to be sitting over the winter, especially, you really need to get it on a battery tender. So take a look at this one. I'm going to show you another option. Now, again, this is $40. Here's the one that I have, and I've had this for several years. I got this one. I got my BMW because of the CAN bus compatibility, but it works with all kinds of motorcycles. This actually not only charges it, but it brings the battery up and down and tests the battery, and it's at a whole different level from the battery tender I showed you there. But it's double the price too. But this one is this one's really, really, really good, and it's got 3 different ways to hook up to your bike. Okay. So if you already have a cable, you plug this guy into the lower right. If you have the DIN connector on some European bikes especially, you can use that directly. You can go to the battery right here separately. So all kinds of ways to hook this thing up. Gives you lots of feedback, lots of information about what's going on with your battery, and completely keeps it healthy. So this thing is just the cat's meow on this guy. So take a look at that. One last thing on Amazon. They're not really advertising Black Friday motorcycle stuff quite yet. This is a little pricey, but it's come down in the last few weeks by about 20%. Top Coat F11 Pro 8-ounce polish and sealer for cars and bikes. I know several people that have used this and have had a lot of success with it. It just makes stuff shine like crazy. So yeah, it's a little expensive for the price, but this is some real quality stuff. Last thing I want to mention here is Quad Lock. So this is Quad Lock. They're running 30% off everything on their site, and you can see here, this is just for their motorcycle kits. So essentially you pick out what type of phone that you're using, and then from there you can build a system for yourself. You can go off your handlebars, it can mount all over the place. So these things are fantastic. I've used Quad Locks for years. They're 100% reliable, rock solid. Make sure you get the stabilizer so you don't have any problems with vibration. That'll pop up as an option for you. They also have wireless charging adapters that are waterproof. I have one of those as well. So, they can be a little pricey, but they're fantastic. So when you can get 30% off, it might be the time to jump. So guys, this is just a quick look at some of the Black Friday sales that are going on. Give me some feedback about this. Please like and subscribe, and then I'll follow up in a few days with some more deals as they come down the line. Thank you, and we'll see you.